Oh wait, you didn't do your, and we're live on TikTok.
And we're live on TikTok.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. Hello, TikTok. Suzy Sapir here, owner of Hippy Pilgrim out in Plimpton, Massachusetts. It's my cooking live. We go live from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single week. This is water, I swear. We're doing eggplant tonight, you guys. It's in season. I picked up some great eggplant from Freitas Farm in, where is Freitas Farm?
Middleborough.
Because I got them at the farm stand, or at the farmer's market. They're out of Middleborough. And I also got eggplant from Colchester Farm in Plimpton at their roadside stand. The tomatoes are also from Freitas Farm. I don't know if you guys can see the color from where you're at, but those tomatoes be looking very red. And this is Freitas Farm, this is Colchester Farm. But I was inspired by local produce. This was also, I picked the produce up at Colchester Farm as well. Trying to support locals. So tonight's an eggplant night. It's in season. I'm just in the mood for it. And everyone seemed to want something to do with eggplant cutlets or eggplant parm or something like that. So I'm going to take eggplant cutlets and we're going to do a twist on it 3 different ways, okay? But the first thing I want to do, because this type of stuff requires forethought and time, especially when you're going to do cutlets. So first of all, my oven's preheated to 375 because we're going to need it in a little bit. Don't worry about quantities because all the recipes will be on the website. But the first thing you want to do is cut up some eggplant, all right? I'm going to use it a couple different ways. I'm going to make round cutlets, but I'm also going to show you guys how to make a crunchy air fryer eggplant fry. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Lorenzo's
those are my favorite.
They make the best eggplant fries, and I just figure I'm trying to eat healthier, so I'm going to do it in the air fryer. I made some last night. They came out really good. So I'm going to do that. And the first step, because I just want to start these out, and I want to show you guys how you need some forethought with them. We're just going to take this and cut it into some fry shapes, all right? So I'm first going to just start by cutting it like this. This is a bread knife I'm using, only because I'm going to be cutting tomatoes with it earlier, so don't mind the bread knife. And then I'm just going to take the little end off this one. Alright, and then these you're just going to cut into, not like paper thin because you don't want them to just fall apart, but, you know, at least, you know, 3 like rustic pieces. You could go 4 and make them slightly smaller. So like you could do it like that too and have, that actually looks much better. So this is all you do with it. But because eggplant are really high in moisture and I want these fries to be crunchy, you want to coat them in salt and sweat out the liquid for 20 minutes in a colander, strainer, what have you. So I'm going to grab my just plain kosher salt and just sprinkle it on the fries. And this is going to draw out the moisture. So if you want, you know, these to be nice and crispy and you want the cutlets nice and crispy, you really have to draw out the moisture first. So once you salt it, it's going to do its job. 20 minutes, these have to go into a colander like this, and I put a little piece of paper towel underneath it because it's going to drain some liquid. I'm actually going to add a little bit more, and you can just toss it up right in here, you guys. Don't worry about over seasoning it because we're going to press it through some paper towels too. So you got that. All right, and you also have to do that with the cutlets too. So these, for the cutlets, you're just going to cut these round. That's my oven. Preheated to 375. So you're just going to cut these into rounds, and then this is what we'll also need to get salted and sweated. All right, and it can actually all go, I don't know if I like that well, I don't like that piece. How about that? So again, we're going to salt it up. And the flat ones, it's kind of easy because I just like to rub it in to make sure it's penetrating that. Flip it over. Same deal. I know it seems like a lot, but once you press it through paper towel, you're not going to taste all that salt. We need it to do its job, okay? So all those, same colander, sit for 20 minutes, okay? I'm not going to make you guys wait for 20 minutes because we already did it. These are the rounds that we've already pressed out, and you can see there's like no moisture coming out of that anymore. This one too. So these have already been salted, sat for 20 minutes, and then what you do is you just push them through the paper towels and just get the remainder of that moisture out. If you skip this step, everything's going to be soggy. So why not just, if you're going to do it, like do it right. My mother used to always say, if you're going to do it half-assed, don't do it at all. And you know what? It's the truth, damn it. Especially with cooking, because something like eggplant, you don't want it to soak up all that grease and oil in the pan and ugh. So this is all necessary. So these are the ones that I cut into fries earlier, already pressed them through. And then this mixture is just a seasoned flour blend that we seasoned with, I'll show you guys. I threw in a little bit of everything. I threw in, either you can use our North End or our rosemary garlic salt. All right, and that is Hippy Pilgrim. That's my company. Hey, you guys, if you're just tuning in, I'm Suzy Sapir. I'm the owner. Every Wednesday, I cook live on social, 7 to 8 p.m. on Facebook and TikTok. But this is our rosemary garlic salt. This is a bestseller, third bestseller on our website. Seasoned that with it. Also threw in some of our salt-free North End seasoning. And you can also throw in, if you want to get like a little smokiness to it, and some heat, some of our smoked hot honey rub. Okay.
Laurel said, hello
Hi,
there, one
Laurel.
of my favorite dishes.
What? Rollatini or just eggplant cutlets in general? Let us know. Say hello in the comments, you guys. Where are you watching from? All that good stuff. This is going to be like chaotic. I'm going to get it underway because I'm going to make so much mess. I got some gloves because this is going to get ugly breading all this stuff, but I know we can do it. I don't have to do all of it because I did actually like get stuff done a little bit earlier. I've been on the ball more. Usually, Jim, when you and Lindsay would show up, I'd be like still running around, and I was actually pretty good today.
We have Barbara in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hey, Barbara, how's it going in Tulsa? Thank you for tuning in. If you guys want to preview some of our products online while we're cooking, you can go to hippypilgrim.com, Hippy, the word pilgrim.com. All right, so this is the eggplant that we've cut into fry shapes. We've pressed it and salted it for 20 minutes to get the moisture out, pressed it through paper towels, tossed it in seasoned flour, and now it's going to go into some egg here.
You have Betty in Virginia.
Hey, Betty in Virginia. Nice to meet you. I'm Suzy. Thanks for tuning in. We do this every Wednesday. Oh, I want to season this too. I'm going to season this with some of my dipping oil starter cheese. This is panko breadcrumbs in here, okay? So I'm just going to throw in, this is my sun-dried tomato one. I thought that would add just some nice depth to it. All right.
Does Nezarella still sell Hippy Pilgrim's products?
They do. We just
Perfect.
delivered to them today.
They just got a fresh batch today.
Yep, we delivered to them. Well, Sammy delivered to them today. We also delivered to CN Smith in Bridgewater. So they are fully stocked up with literally just about everything. So I'm also seasoning this with the same theme of seasonings, only I added my dipping oil starter cheese in here. And this is just adding it to panko breadcrumbs. So any component we work with, you want to make sure that's seasoned to give it flavor. All right,
Melissa Lazan said hello from Lincoln, Rhode Island.
Hi, Melissa. How's it going? What's the weather like over there? Is it raining like it is here tonight? Although my grass needed rain. I have to cut my grass. I have so much to do, you guys, and I'm too busy cooking.
Laurel said eggplant parm. Love it.
Yum. We're going to do, well, so we're not doing parm tonight, but we've got all the components, and you'll know how to finish it off from here. So I'm starting with these fries because I want you to see how I did these. So I threw them in the egg, and now a couple at a time, we're going to press into, and you really want to press these in, guys. Get them coated really well, okay? So they look like that. And then I'm just going to rest them on wax paper for right now. So you want the bowl of breadcrumbs to be nice and thick. I'm trying to use only one hand per job, but this is going to get all screwed up in like 2 minutes. All right, this is the egg one. All right, we'll throw that in there. Egg. I hate having gloves, but you guys don't want to wait for me to scrub this out of my fingernails. So then just coat these really well. You don't want to be shy with the coating. Like really press these into there. And if you notice like any of the breading comes off, just dunk it back into the egg and then put it back into this mixture again, okay? See that? So these are the little fries, okay? Let me see, how many more we got here? Look, I already screwed it up. I told you I would. That didn't take long. We only have 3 more. This is all I'm gonna do because I actually have some that are already breaded in the freezer. But I wanted to show you guys how to do this. So the other kind of make ahead step you have to do is, and this is a me thing, you guys don't have to listen to me, but this is what I do. I find that the breading will never come off if you freeze, whether it's a chicken cutlet, eggplant, you name it. If you freeze it for 20 minutes with this breading on, it's gonna stay on. And the cool thing about that is, say you're not gonna get to all of these tonight, okay? Say you only want a couple of these, a little midnight snack. You can leave these, once these freeze solid on a cookie tray, you can put them in a Ziploc bag and pull them out anytime you need them, the same way we did the chicken cutlets a few weeks ago. So don't feel like you have to cook everything all at once, but they do have to freeze for 20 minutes so that that breading is going to stay on nicely, okay? So these I'm going to move out of the way. We'll do those a little later because I want to move on to the cutlets too, and I want to get my other ones in the air fryer. Let me make some room here. Hey, or actually Jim, do you mind opening up the freezer door? And on the top right, underneath underneath those is a pink container. I'll take that. Can you believe how complicated? It's like Jenga in my freezer, although Julie cleaned the fridge. I don't know if you guys saw my post, but Julie cleaned the fridge. She is an amazing type A cleaner, and boy, does it look so much better. So these have been frozen. Look at that. Nothing's coming off those, you guys, okay? So what I'm going to do with them, I'm going to keep them in here just to avoid the mess. I've got some olive oil cooking spray, okay? You could also drizzle olive oil, but I just find this is going to coat it better. And then you just want to give these a generous coating of the oil, all right? Shake it up a little. Flip them over so you get the oil on both sides. Spray it again. These two things never seem to like, you know what I mean? It always goes in a stream after like 2 minutes. All right, so we sprayed those, and now I'm going to transfer them into the air fryer. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me move my mess. You want to come around? Oh yeah, because then I'll be working on breading, so I don't care where you guys are from here. So you can see this is my messy one from last night. We're putting them in there. Okay, so we're going to line these right across. You don't want to crowd it, but they are going to cook and shrivel up a little bit. Let's see if I can fit that last one. All right, so I don't put any aluminum under it because I want better airflow because those grates have some holes in it, and I found last night when I was doing this in the test kitchen, it worked out so much better. So we're going to close that up. And I am going to air fry, okay? We're going to do it at 400 degrees, and we're going to start it off for 5 minutes. I just don't want to be messing with them, so I want to get them as browned as I can in 5 minutes before we take another peek. So that's going. Let me get this mess out of the way. Oh, you know what? I should take these and put these right back in the freezer with it. How about that? So the ones we just did, I'm going to pop those in the freezer right now, or Jim is for me. Thanks, Jim. Okay. Let me get the cover for it. Perfect. So we will cover that up, and again, freeze them for at least 20 minutes before you cook them in oil or the air fryer. All right, we'll start to clean up some of this mess here. Look at this. I can't keep it clean, you guys. You should have, doing this stuff earlier and then having to have this clean again for the shoot. I was like, damn it. All right, so we're going to do it the same way with the cutlets, okay? Same thing. You want to dredge in flour. All right, so we're dredging that. Just make sure it's coated nicely, okay? Get them all out of the way first. And again, seasoned flour with our Hippy Pilgrim products. I use the salt-free North End, the garlic salt. but season every component. The only one I don't season is the egg. I just leave the egg as is. Okay, so now we're gonna dip this in egg. Make sure it really gets coated well. Sometimes it just likes to peel right off, but like, see how right there it's already starting to like, you wanna just get that good and coated, get it right in there before we get the next one in. So much for the gloves, right? So much for that. Sam's rolling her eyes at me. She sees this all the time. I don't know how Sam puts up with me. You've lasted the longest, Sam. She's lasted the longest. Oh my gosh. All right. See that? Doesn't that look beauteous? These are going to be so good. And same thing. You want to freeze these for 20 minutes. I'll just actually rest them on here for now. Get the second one. I love eggplant, anything. Parm, cutlets. I was gonna make, have any of you guys familiar with baba ganoush? Any of you know what that is? It's a kind of a smoky eggplant dip that's made by either roasting or grilling the eggplant, and it's so good with tahini in there, and and I wanted to make that, and then I was like, you know what, we gotta have a little more fun than that. It was gonna be one of the recipes. But look it up, baba ganoush. It's a really, really good dip made with roasted eggplant. And it can also be a great like mayo on a sandwich, and it's just so good.
Stacy Lodge said,
Hi, Stacy.
your eggplant colored top is not lost on me. Can't wait to see the final product.
Guys, do you know, I cannot believe I found an eggplant colored dress in my closet. This thing still had the tags on it. I can't even remember how many years ago I got it. It didn't fit. It finally fits. And I'm like, oh, this is so exciting. It's matching the theme here. And it's like sweatery, but it's kind of chilly today. So I was like, all right, cool. I can wear this.
Reference for people watching, it looks more burgundy on camera, but it's more eggplant in person.
Yeah, but it's more eggplant in person. Yeah, our color correct is a little off. All right, see how beautiful that is? You guys have a great shot. You see all those Hippy Pilgrim seasonings in there? And these are panko again that I've seasoned up with Hippy Pilgrim. So again, how long are we gonna freeze those for? How long? 20 minutes. Just so that breading and that coating will stay. Hey Jim,
Yep.
do you mind grabbing me the tray of cutlets that are in the freezer?
Yep.
Yeah, that we already set in there earlier.
Yell at it.
Stupid oven, you're so stupid. Why won't you start?
Do you want the plate too, or just the tray?
Give me I'll take the tray first and we'll hold off a sec, 'cause that'll be batch 2. All right, my whole house smells like gas, because you guys know me. You can come over, Sammy. I hate my oven. I hate my damn oven. I say it every week. KitchenAid should be replacing this for me. All right, come on, you stupid jerk. Just do it. Just do it, you jerk. Why won't it do it, Jim? It's pissing me off. Like, really? Really? You smell all that gas? You know how much hairspray I have in? I'm going to ignite in a minute. All right, so we've got some neutral oil in the pan, okay? And by neutral oil, I'm using avocado. You could use grapeseed.
EVOO?
It has a low burning point, so it may burn. So it's better to use something like, depending on whatever you believe in for your oils, if you want to use vegetable oil, canola oil, as long as it's a neutral oil. I'm using avocado oil, all right? So we're going to warm that up. In this other pan, I'm going to warm this one up, and we might as well do double duty. Let's see if this one will start. Oh, look at that.
Your fries.
Why can't you be like your brother?
Air fries ding.
All right, let's check on the air fryer. Boy, that was a quick 5 minutes. That was a quick 5 minutes. Oh, look at those, you guys. So these are our air fryer eggplant fries. Now I'm going to turn these over. I'm just going to flip them with my hands. And you notice, look at that, all the breading is staying. You know why? Because we froze them for 20 minutes. That's why.
How long do we freeze them for?
20 minutes, folks. That's all it takes, and you too can have these. And I think what I might do is give another little spritz, all right? Just to get that side extra crispy. And we're gonna throw these in for 2 more minutes. I don't want them to burn like everything else on the Wednesday Night Lives. All right, we're gonna air fry. So I'm gonna keep an eye on them. We'll do 2 minutes. Okay, start.
John Visa
Perfect.
said eggplant
Hi,
my
John.
favorite. Hi, Suzy, you rock.
Oh, you're sweet, John. Thank you. All right, our oil is heating up. You don't want this super deep with oil. I'd rather keep refilling because eggplant really sucks up a lot of oil. So if you have it more shallow, you can always add more after, but you don't want it rising up over the sides and then just seeping into the top. It's not going to be crunchy. And that's the goal. We want crunchy. All right, in this pan, we are also making a sandwich tonight, okay? And the sandwich is going to be this flavor bomb of goodness. And I'm going to make a mess, as usual. So I'm going to use sourdough. You could use ciabatta, any
This is
bread.
Very good sourdough bread too.
Oh, you like this? And are these I believe this
They
is
are.
a Massachusetts brand, When Pigs Fly.
They are.
I didn't have time to hook up with my girl Needy Mama, who I would have visited for local sourdough, but this worked in a pinch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get enough to make 2 little sandwiches here. So you want a bread that's really going to hold up to, I don't like the way those are fitting. That looks better. You want it to hold up to the ingredients we're going to be adding. We've got tomatoes, there's going to be moisture there. Hold on, I want to keep an eye on that. Okay, so I made this flavored butter, you guys, out of unsalted butter, the smoked hot honey rub. Look at this. Look at how awesome that is. This is just a stick of unsalted butter, the smoking hot honey rub, a little bit of the garlic salt, and look at that. So instead of just plain butter, we're going to toast both sides of this bread to really just infuse it with just so much flavor.
The bread's from Maine.
Oh, it's from Maine? All right, so When Pigs Fly
Their
is...
restaurant is in Kittery, Maine.
Okay. Maybe we should read the bag and find out. How about that, Sam?
Someone commented, D commented.
Hi, Dee!
Pigs Fly is a wonderful bakery and restaurant in York, Maine. We go
Okay,
all
they're
the
out
time.
of York.
Maine.
Amazing. So we're supporting another New England business.
Yeah,
I love
York,
that. All right, so I'm coating these, okay? And we're gonna brown these just to get the sandwich going first on one side. And just when you thought we were only gonna do it on one side, we're not. We're doing it on both because I think that'll just be so good. And I really want the bread to hold up to the variety of things we're gonna be putting on it. So why don't we just go to town with it, is what I'm saying.
Going to town.
Going to town.
Bread town.
For those of you just tuning in, how are you? We're making eggplant 3 different ways tonight. We are shooting in my home kitchen in Plimpton, Massachusetts. And that is about 40 minutes south of Boston and about 10 minutes from Plymouth, Mass, where the Pilgrims landed. The inspiration for the name of my business, Hippy Pilgrim. I own a gourmet garlic salt, farm-to-table garlic salt and seasoning company. We manufacture the products in a kitchen right beneath me. And we sell online at hippypilgrim.com. We sell to other stores. There's a store locator on the website. And if we're not somewhere near you, ask the store manager of your favorite grocer to reach out to us and carry our products. We would love to. All right, so I'm buttering these up both sides. I'm going to get this one going now too. I'm going to try and fit 3 in here. And we'll smell if it's burning or not. And then again, you want to do tops and bottoms on this because I just figured, why not? Let's just be bad tonight.
Bad girls, bad girls.
Exactly. Like if we had a theme song, that would probably be it. Okay. I'm actually going to do this one now right on here just to save time. Because this sandwich is going to be so good. I've saved my appetite all day to be able to enjoy this. All right. So we'll rest that aside. And again, that's homemade butter using our smoked hot honey rub. okay? So we'll let that brown. And now we're gonna move back over here, make sure this is up to temp. Right.
Your fries are done too.
My fries are done, let's take a peek. Oh, think we should do one more minute? I think we should do another minute. I think we can brown them up. Let's just risk burning them, guys. I do it every time. Let's just be renegades and go 2 minutes and see what happens. Hold on. We'll smell it, hopefully. All right, there we go with that. So now we're gonna grab these cutlets that we've frozen and we're gonna test it. You see it's happy right there. So we're gonna put those right in there.
It's a happy little cutlet.
It is a happy little cutlet. Now keep in mind, every time you add something, it's going to cool down that oil. So give it a minute before you add the next one. Let it adjust. Let it get used to its new home. All right, there's our second one.
Enjoy your home.
This is also one of the pans I won on that Food Network show, and it's such a good pan. I've had this since 2005. All right, we're only gonna fit 3 in there, so we're gonna cook those 3. And be patient with these guys. Don't rush it, don't have the oil too high. You definitely don't want the oil too low. Hold on, I'm gonna switch these out, clean up a little. Some of the other components that we're gonna be using, I'm gonna move this back here too. Let's see, that one was a frozen one. These, we may just do them. All right, so we're browning these up. I know I probably have some hot spots on this pan, so I'm gonna rotate it. And I'm crowding it. All right, those are looking good. Now
Should we look at those breads?
don't be twisting them and turning them all the time. Just let them do their thing. All right, we're gonna check on the bread now. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, look at that, we didn't burn anything yet. That one's kind of going nice. That one's going nice. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit on these. I'm gonna brown those a little more. All right, and we wanna do it on both sides. You wanna get them nice and toasty, all right? And pretty soon, up in a couple seconds, these are ready. The fries are ready. These are gonna be so good. All right. Look at these. These look good. These look very good. And I discovered the cutest way we're gonna plate them. So stupid, but so me. Look at this. We have our little charcuterie cup. And I'm putting my little eggplant fries right in there. We'll let them cool off. Look how good these look. Look at those yum yums. This is what I was nibbling on last night. Oh, they were so good. We'll let them cool because they were definitely like super hot. So you can dip these in marinara, which I've already warmed some up, okay? Or I actually added some smoked hot honey rub to mayo. And you could add a little sour cream. You could dip that in it as well. But let's let these cool off. How cute are those? Our little zucchini or eggplant fries. I want to pull the rest out because we'll let them cool for a minute.
Someone just asked if you were from Rhode Island.
Massachusetts. Why do I have an accent? Close enough, right? There we go.
Heidi said hi, hippies.
Hi, Heidi. I'm sorry I missed connecting with you today. After that, I was like all flat out. All right, while those are cooling, let's take a peek at our cutlets. All right. Those are browning
Rhode
up.
Island.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, you're in Rhode Island.
There we go.
Rhode Island has a great food scene, great restaurant scene. Look at these cutlets. Look at these happy cutlets.
Yum.
They are very happy right now.
Not as
Look at
happy as
that.
we are because we're
I
eating
know,
them.
we are going to be
How
eating
happy are
them.
the bread?
What bread? Oh yeah, let's check on the bread. Thank God you guys remind me of everything after I turned up the heat.
Whoa!
That's what we want. Yes, this is
Those
what we're
look
looking
beautiful,
for.
says Deirdre.
Yeah, they do. Hold on. This is obviously our hot spot in the middle, so we're gonna move this guy.
That one in the back would have been on longer than the front one.
I know, and it's
Okay.
like this one I'm gonna turn around a little. We'll hide this little guy over here to warm up. I know these are annoying little steps, but this is what makes Have you ever like had a sandwich that was so good and you couldn't even begin to list all the things about it that you liked because there was so many special things about it? That's this sandwich, okay? And it starts out with that flavored hot honey butter, coating the sourdough on both sides. We want to be browning this, okay? That one can still go a little more. This middle is like the happy spot. This is how it happens. You do these little extra steps. You push all the moisture out of your cutlets and your fries. You butter up and toast it on both sides. I also made a flavored mayo too. And that is this little smoked hot honey mayo. So I just put smoked hot honey in there, a little bit of lemon juice, grate up a little garlic if you want, and that's what's gonna go on this thing next as we build this sandwich. Yeah? All right, let's check them out. Oh, that one's still got a ways to go. All right, so we got a little ways to go. I wish I could fit this little guy in here. You think I can fit him in? Only one way to find out. There we go. I wanted a non-stick for this job.
Pan crowder.
Okay, I am a pan crowder. And you know what I'm gonna end up doing? We're gonna move this skillet. This is where it's gonna get crazy, you guys. This is where everything gets built and we go crazy. This is where I'm going to build the rollatini, but I'm doing a sheet pan stacked rollatini. So we're gonna put a round down. Well, oh, that's what I can do right now. Once these go, I'm gonna mix up that topping once the next ones go down. All right, so these are gonna go right down on the pan. All right, I'm gonna cook a few more. Oh yeah, that's done. That is done. All right, we're gonna take this one, put it in. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. It's getting awfully hot. These I didn't freeze, but you know what? We don't have time, so I'm gonna just fry them up. Okay. These are gonna cook quickly because that is a hot pan. So be very careful on that. I'm just gonna turn the heat down. All right, while those are going, try one of these fries, Jim. What do you think of that? Oh yeah, what kind of sauce you want? Marinara? Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me give you a little. We've lost control. We've lost control. Hold on. Let me get you some marinara to dip it in. All right. Here's your marinara. Here's a little salt. I'm going to go in with the rosemary. All right. Hit me. Get ya? Jim? You want some more? Ooh, they got a kick to it, doesn't it? Nice little kick. Hold on. It's going crazy here. Let me check the time. We're making good time. All right, let me check on this.
Oh yeah, we do have quite a kick.
Doesn't that have bite? Yeah, wait till you try this sandwich. That's going to have kick too. All right. We're still going with this. I'm still not happy. Look at that tiny little flame. I feel like this needs to move now. Yeah, there we go. Now I can fit it on the flame better. Perfect. All right. These are at a lower flame, so that's good because I didn't want those to burn. All right, so now in a bowl, you guys, while that's doing its thing, we're going to make the filling for the rollatini. I have 1 egg. I have about a cup of ricotta. All right. I had a better little mixing vessel for this. All right, and now we're going to add some cheese to it. Look at this. Look at all this cheese I whipped up. So I have some Parmesan, some mozzarella, and this is a smoked Gouda that we had left from a previous shoot. And I'm like, you know what? This is going to go with the smoky. So it's going to be like a smoky eggplant rollatini stack. So you want to put about ½ cup or so of the smoked cheese. And then I'm also going to do some freshly grated, very finely grated Parmesan cheese. All right. We're going to throw in some of our North End salt-free. This is like no different than a filling you would put in a lasagna, okay? And then we also want to add some salt to that. We'll go in again with the rosemary garlic salt. This one is so good. And then just for fun, we'll add in a little bit of our dipping oil starter. This is a seasoned Parmesan cheese blend that you use to make dipping oil at home, but I use it in recipes all the time. And
Me too.
I think I want a fork for this. Let me get a fork. Here's one. And then we'll mix this up. All right. I'm gonna check on those cutlets. Sammy, you wanna mix that for the camera?
I guess so.
There you go.
Make me
All
keep
right.
working.
I'm gonna be turning these cutlets over, you guys, just to take a peek on them. Yep. I'm burning them. It's never fun. It's always fun when I burn something. All right. So these are gonna get covered in cheese and sauce, so don't even worry about it. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. Let's check on these. Let's see how much more I burned since we've been away. See how these are nice and crispy now? That's what we're looking for, okay? Just nice and crispy, both sides. We want them to be sturdy. So that one's still got a little ways to go. That one's done. That one's almost done. I'm gonna turn it over one more time. Let's check on this guy. Huh?
I'm talking to my fans.
You're talking to your fans? Sam is so funny. I'm turning the bread over here. Jim's got me. Okay.
This looks right to me.
It looks right to you?
I think.
She doesn't even know what's happening. Hold on.
All
All right. You're coming over? She's coming over. I know. You better stay locked in there. All right. So our bread, let me show Sammy's cam.
Jesus.
Nice and crisp on both sides with all that flavored butter. All right. So we'll let those just finish off. Those are like,
This is what happens when I mix
that's what
stuff.
happens when we walk away. I blame Jim and Sam. It's all their fault.
Damn.
Their fault. All right.
Poor Sam gets blamed for everything. I'll take this one.
I know.
Thank
I'll
you.
take it solo.
He's taking one for the team.
I'll take it
Okay,
solo.
so this is done because we're also baking these and we're saving some for a sandwich.
Moira
So-
said, "Great job, Sam, for the mixing."
Oh, okay, there you go.
Thank you, Moira.
Yeah, she's like, thanks. Okay, so we're gonna take these off and I immediately wanna salt these because.
Lucas Talent Front sent us a heart.
Oh, thank you, Lucas. Any gifts that you send, whether it's hearts or whether you subscribe, it all goes towards Food for These Lives to give you guys this free Wednesday night class. We do it every single week. And all your support really means the world to us. I can't see whether you gift. They do, but thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. All right, so we're going to move this out of the way. It's very hot. And now we want to build these up. So Sam did an excellent job mixing.
Yeah, Heidi said, "Doing good, Sam," but also said, "Nice shirt, Jim."
Ooh.
Oh, there you go. So we'll make two big stacks. So what we're going to do is place the filling right on top of this. Okay. I should have had these in the oven a while ago. But oh well, we're having too much fun here. Okay? And be generous with this because these are some hearty eggplant cutlets. So, oh, you know what I forgot?
The sauce.
No.
Oh.
I should have not topped one, but that's okay. I know what we're going to do.
What about that one?
No, because those are for the sandwiches.
Oh.
Yeah. I could always use the
Flip it.
fries in the sandwiches.
Flip it upside down, so it's just extra filling on one
Oh,
side.
Sammy is in for the win tonight. Look at that.
Whoa!
No mistake made. Look
Whoa.
at that. You are brilliant, Sammy.
Thank you.
You are
I
brilliant.
don't hear that often, thank you.
Now, your other options, you could also put mozzarella on top.
Ooh.
I am now going to take the red sauce, okay? This is so fun. All right.
Justin Meadus said, "Eggplant sucks, but I'm here for this."
What?
He didn't type it like that. I added the
No,
inflection.
mine does. Mine doesn't. All right, now we're going to top this with red sauce.
Now we get
Okay.
the mozz.
Here's where it's going to be fun. Okay? Look at
All right.
this. Don't. All right, there we go there. Oh my goodness, now I got my cheese platter here. You can either do mozzarella, we can do a little of each. How
Oh,
about that,
yeah.
okay? So I'm going to put
Help out,
a
Sam.
little
Throw some cheese
mozzarella,
on there.
some of the smoked Gouda. All right. Throw that on top of that one. Oh my God, this is insane. And then a little bit of that parm. Okay. And then, hold on, let's put a little bit of that salt-free North End on top. We're gonna pop these in the oven until they get bubbly and cooked. I hope we have time to pull them out.
We will.
All right. Well, yeah, if we go a little late tonight, hang in there with us. Oh shit, we forgot about the bread, you guys.
It's done.
It didn't take long. It's done. It's done. Oh, it's done all right. Oh, actually, it didn't burn too bad.
No.
The middle one, which
Yeah,
isn't
just,
that bad.
and that
It's
could
done.
be the inside. Oh, look. Yeah.
Hey,
That's
just hide
perfect.
it, we're good.
That one still has to do its thing. All right. You guys want to build a sandwich now?
Yeah.
Build it.
All right, let's move back over to the this area. Lindsay, do you like eggplant
Oh,
fries?
she tried it already.
Oh, you
She
tried?
did.
I didn't
On camera.
Yeah, we
I
got on
didn't even
camera.
see.
You just didn't see.
I want to try one of the eggplant fries with a little bit of this smoked hot honey mayo.
Be careful, we're not gonna have enough for the end of the show.
Yes, we will.
You guys eat them all.
Yes, we will. Hold on. Just gonna do a little.
We have more in the freezer. We can fry them up.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Perfect, you guys. It's got a nice little kick. I like that. Mmm. I think I'd like it with marinara, but I'm not supposed to have red sauce.
That's really good.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
It's so tasty. It's got a kick, man. That hot honey, I love it. It's like, it gives you a kick, but not like, oh my God, I need to drink milk or something like that.
That hot honey is the one spice that your eldest son got addicted to.
That's amazing.
He was
I
trying
love
to cook
that.
everything with it.
All right. Let's start
He's
building a
addicted to
sandwich,
honey.
okay? So, here's our insides. We're gonna take that mayo I just had. And you guys could, this can be anything. Like, you could have so much fun with these flavor combinations that we're working with. So I'm gonna put some of that hot honey mayo down first on the inside. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
I know, I'm really stoked after trying that mayo.
See, it's gonna be delicious, and you can save the rest in the fridge for another day. A sandwich wrap later in the week. This is why I love cutlets of all types, because you can turn this stuff into anything. Look how excited I am over a damn cutlet, but it's gonna be so good. All right, I want the arugula to stay on the bread, so I'm gonna put it down on some mayo first. If you don't have arugula, you can use spinach, you can use lettuce. It's whatever you have. This is what I have, so this is what I'm gonna use. And I do like the peppery bite from the arugula. I don't know, I don't know why, but this is like one of my favorite greens. Why are you laughing at me? You don't like them? Sammy says no to arugula.
I wouldn't put
You guys
any greens
like
on a
arugula?
sandwich.
I love it.
I wouldn't even put greens on a sandwich.
I had a salad once somewhere. This was years ago. And I was like, what is that flavor in there? I just couldn't figure it out. So I would go to the grocery store and start ripping little pieces off of lettuce and mesclun greens to like try and figure out what it was. And I finally figured out it was arugula, and I love it. All right, so we have that. Remember the beautiful tomatoes that I salted earlier to draw some of the moisture out? All right, I'm gonna have some of that. I think we need one more piece in there. Oh good, I have a little end cap. All right, we'll put some tomato on there. Now, we're adding this guy, that big cutlet, okay? And then, just because I'm weird and I like something different, we can either go peach or nectarine. What do you guys think? And we have to pick a cheese. We can go mozzarella. Yeah, mozzarella. All right.
I've been eyeing them all night.
All right, she's been eyeing it all night. Okay, so we'll throw some mozzarella on there. Maybe I'll do just a little to get the little ends where it's not. How about that?
Fair.
Fair? Is that a good compromise? So basically the rule is any cheese you want, okay? And then because I love sweet and savory together, what do you think? Peach or nectarine? Did we get any votes?
No, I'm not sure. I've never done
All right,
this.
I'm going peach then. Nobody spoke up. We're going peach. All right. Cut this. Oh, look at that. I love peaches. And with peaches and eggplant in season at the same time, you want these nice paper thin slices because we already have enough thick things on the sandwich. So this is just there to say, ooh, what was that in that sandwich? I just tasted something so good. And it's gonna be these paper thin slices of this. All right, you got that? Oh, this is gonna be so good. All right, now we just need some garlic salt. What a lovely.
Which one is that?
The rosemary. I've been using the rosemary. It's like Sesame Street, the letter of the day. The salt of the day is, we've got rosemary. It's so good. And then we are going to put the top on this. Oh, look at that just coming.
Make sure you get pictures before you try it.
Oh, good call. Thank you. I've got my phone right over there. Hold on. Let me see. Should I do it before I cut it or after?
After you cut it.
You sure? What if I trash
Why
it?
don't you do both?
Hold on. Will you give me a little light? We have to do some of the work with the pictures, you guys, only because we only get this one shot to include photos when we post the recipe on the website. So Sam's gonna give me a little bit of light here. We're gonna stage our picture. I wish I didn't have that. I'm gonna turn it around and try and get this side. Hold on. Leave it to me to mess up the whole damn sandwich. Hold on. Alright, is it on there?
Yeah, that's right.
Doesn't look as good as we had it before, but I'm trying, damn it. Okay, let's get a pick. I can always, yeah, it's definitely not gonna photograph as awesome as we want it to, but we're trying. This looks a little better. Alright. Okay, now I'll cut the darn thing. I use a bread knife to cause the least amount of damage. Ooh. A slow saw. Alright, let's show you guys
Oh yeah, I gotta take another picture of that.
this gorgeous sandwich. Okay, can you guys see it? Hold on, I'll turn it for you. Jim, you got that gorgeous
Oh, yeah.
sandwich? All right, let me get some pictures of it. I'm gonna turn this around for a sec. And, oh yeah, much better. Much better. Yummy! This looks so good. Jim's not a big eggplant fan. Lindsay, are you an eggplant fan?
She's allergic to peaches, though.
What? Are you shitting me? Why didn't you tell me?
Because I'll make one without it.
All right, I'll do the next one without it. How about that? Why didn't you tell me while we were shooting,
Ridiculous.
Kim?
Because it's peach season.
Like, why wouldn't you speak up?
I
Why wouldn't you
did.
speak up?
I was
Try
gonna
it.
tell you
Yeah,
before you
too
fed
late.
it to her.
Sam's gonna try it. So you
try
can. Will you put your cam on Sam for her to
I'm
try
coming
this?
over.
She's
you're
coming around.
over?
I adjusted my
Amazing.
camera.
You guys can both try it.
Try. Oh, my lipstick's gonna come off.
That's your
Oh
fine.
boy. Oh
Ready?
dear. Hold on. You go first because I'm gonna have to make another cut to get to this better.
Oh, I'm gonna do that.
Hold on. Let me see.
Sam's like, go in.
Mmm. Mmm.
Okay.
What?
No, like, okay, I get it. The peach.
Yeah.
You're like,
Just, I'm like, what?
No,
Isn't that good?
it is good.
You
I
could
was
also
nervous,
put
but-
this in the oven and melt that cheese if you wanted to. But that's a flavor bomb.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
I was nervous about the peach, but it is good. Very good.
See? And we only did thin slices. Alright? So let me put that one on
I
a
have to
little.
do it
Do I have a little
without,
paper
sorry.
plate? Hold on. Let me see. Alright. We'll put this one down. Can you eat nectarine?
yes.
Oh, she can do nectarine.
It's
Alright.
the peach pollen I can't on the. On
Do you
the
want me to
skin.
wipe the cutting board down?
Maybe.
Yeah. Look at these picky people. Can you
I
believe
mean,
it?
we
These
could
picky
see what
people.
happens.
I get it.
She can make
I
that
don't
after-
wanna see what happens.
We can make it after
I'm
the.
ready.
Yeah. No, make it after we're done. time.
No, I'm rinsing it now because we have some time while we wait for that to bake in the oven.
You've got 10 minutes, girl.
I know.
Okay.
That's still gonna melt and do its cheesy thing in the oven. Listen, we aim to please in the Hippy Pilgrim kitchen,
8
okay?
o'clock is fine too.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's dry it off. Okay, how are you guys doing?
I was still
Are you
chewing.
surviving? All right, so we have nectarine now that we'll cut for Miss Lindsay.
Dang, I thought that was an apple.
I can do cooked peaches. I just can't do raw peaches.
Well, I'm not cooking peaches
No, I don't
right
like them
now.
though, so I just avoid them.
I love peaches altogether. All right, so we got some nectarine. Again, thin slices. That's why I like using these little bread knives because they're just great for tomatoes, everything. I use them to even cut like difficult cakes too so they don't fall apart. All right.
Christopher Laws said that looks so good. Even the train blew its whistle as you bit into it.
Isn't that great? We have the train tracks. We're literally right here. Thank you, Jim. All right. Our toasted bread with our flavored hot honey butter. If you're looking for all these recipes, hippypilgrim.com, hit the blog, and then all the recipes will be listed. These will be up in the morning. All right, I started it. I saved it as a draft. I wanted to make sure I wasn't changing anything on it. You want the hot honey mayo, Lindsay?
Sure.
So we have our rollatini stacks in the oven, kind of like a sheet pan version of it. And we added that cheese filling to it. Cheese is on top, so we're waiting for that. It's baking at 375 until it's all warmed up. We put that marinara on top. This is our hot honey mayo that I just mixed our smoking hot honey rub into the mayo. A little lemon juice, a little garlic, or you could just do those two ingredients, the mayo and this. Tons of flavor. All right. Now, do you like arugula?
I do.
All right, she likes arugula, so we'll put that down. I actually think I'm going to put the nectarines down next. I think that will be much easier than the way I chose to do it before. Okay, so we've got those down. Now we're going to add that cutlet. I feel like it could use 2 on this one. Might as well. All right. That's going to be a big, maybe we'll do a half of one. How about that? A little half like that. All right. What's your cheese? Oh, we forgot tomato. Oh, I put tomato
Oh
on the
yeah,
other
no,
one.
you remembered.
I put tomato on the other
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
I'll
not on
do
this one though.
Mozzarella.
No tomato?
Oh yeah, tomato. Yeah.
Tomato.
She loves tomatoes.
All right.
Tomatoes.
All right. It's going on
Tomatoes.
there. Mozzarella.
Yes, please.
All right. With a little shaving of
Yeah, whatever.
Parmesan.
Parmesan. Okay. Look at that. And we can top that little bad boy off unless we want to put more peaches. But
I think that's
it'll be
perfect.
good. Look at that. Look at that lovely sandwich. That is gorgeous. Yum. Little sweet, little savory. Let's give it a cut for Lindsay. Or we should just watch her struggle with it.
No, I gotta play right here.
All right. Come and get it. Come and get it. Look at that sandwich, you guys. Look at all the beautiful layers. Arugula, nectarine, the eggplant, tomato, mozzarella.
Yum
Yum. Give that a try.
Yeah, it's huge.
Uh-huh.
You got this.
It is. You can crunch it down.
Delish.
Isn't that nice? It's just different. I like things that are different. Okay, I need a little water.
How's the oven
While we're
going?
waiting for that, I'm going to do my shout outs.
Oh yeah, check
Oh
those.
my god, look at that. Damn. I'm going to turn it off while I talk. I'm going to do my shout outs, you guys. While we're waiting for the last dish to come out of the oven. Markets this week. Friday, I'm in Osterville from 9 to 1 at the Osterville Farmers Market. So if you want to come and meet me, come to Osterville. Saturday, our biggest event of the year, our biggest single day event of the year is this Saturday. It's the Plymouth Waterfront Festival, 10 to 6, right on Plymouth Waterfront. We're booth number 25. You're going to meet me and Sammy. We are tag teaming that event, and you'll get to meet Deirdre if you're there between 2 and 6. That's when she'll be joining us. So that's right down the Plymouth waterfront. Get there early. I'm talking like 15 to 20,000 people down on that waterfront, sponsored by the Plymouth Chamber of Commerce. So I'd love to see you guys there. It would be so great to meet some of you watching the lives. We're also are we in Attleboro that day?
Yes.
Attleboro that day at the Attleboro Farmers Market. And then Sunday, we are off. I'm very excited. We are off on Sunday. I'm spending time with my grandson, little Aiden. And where are you this week, Lindsay?
Tomorrow is Milton and the Canal.
Okay.
Friday is Gilroy, pending wind.
Okay.
And then I'll be at Mashpee on Sunday.
Okay. Perfect. Also, my Rotary, the Plymouth Sunrise Rotary, so if you live near me, on September 20th, we're having a great craft fair down on Plymouth Harbor at the Hedge House. That beautiful big yellow house right on Plymouth Harbor. There's a huge front lawn there. We are raising money for nonprofits that we support in the community. And one of the ones that we are hoping to support is a nonprofit that helped me when I was a single mom raising my boys. So this craft fair means just a lot to me because it's a chance for me to give back to an organization that gave to me when I really needed it. So that event is on September 20th from 9 to 3. I'm still looking for some vendors, so if you sell something or make something super interesting, email me at hippypilgrim@gmail.com and I'll see if I can fit you in some few slots that we have left. Also, there's an apple pie contest going on that day, first annual, and there is a link that I'll post later tonight on my Facebook to be able to link to that event and enter that apple pie contest. So that's going to be fun. It's also going to be held on the same day, same time. And if anyone out there owns a business and they'd like to sponsor the craft fair in any way, reach out to me. We're looking for corporate sponsors as well. All of the money that you sponsor will go to wonderful use by our Rotary and all the different philanthropic efforts we do in the community. So that's my 2 cents on that. And I'd love to have you guys. So big plug there. All right, I'm going to pull this out of the oven. Oven mitt.
Are you bringing it over here?
Yeah. I want to move the sandwich. I can't believe I fit 3 meals in this short amount of time. We knocked it out of the park tonight.
Or do you want to just leave it over there and plate one of them?
It's a messy. It's a messy thing. Look at this, you guys. Look at that. Look at this. This is like, oh my God. That's a major meal in and of itself. Let me get a plate. Damn! Look at that. All bubbling up. Look at it. All that cheese, mozzarella, smoked Gouda, the marinara. Oh my dear Lord. Will you reach and hold that, Jim, while I... Are you able to... Do you have a good shot?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get this, get right underneath there. Oh my dear Lord. Look at this. So this is a little shortcut. Hold on, I want to clean the side of that. I'm so picky with plating. Hold on. Let's clean that. Yeah, but look at that big, look at all that cheese. Will you pull it? There we go. Excellent. Look at this. I'm gonna move this. Oh my God. There's something just so tasty in there. Look at that. I know you don't have the prettiest side because I have to take a picture of it, but dang, is that just yum. It's going to be very hard for me to photograph, but I'll try to get above it. Let me see, I'm going to move it back a little. All right, guys. We did it! We did it! Look at this. You can add some additional cheese if you want on top. I have that additional parm too that you can just sprinkle on there. All right, so let's recap. We did a delicious sandwich. We did these eggplant fries. Those were a hit because there's barely any left. And you could actually use these fries to make that sandwich too if you don't want to do the cutlet. We've got to log off to TikTok. We're keeping it to an hour. If you guys want to get the recipes or buy any of my products, go to hippypilgrim.com, Hippy, the word pilgrim.com. We'll see you next Wednesday night, 7 o'clock live. And look at this.